Oh, I'm sorry. I just went a whole entire 2 minutes with no audio. That's awesome. All right, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Antifa and the definition of Antifa as a terrorist organization. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Late last night, President Trump released a statement designating Antifa a terrorist organization. Now, I've had some run-ins with Antifa in the past, so I just want to put my bias out there. So I do believe that they are a terrorist organization. When he designated them a terrorist organization, there was some pushback from people on the left that stated that they are not a terrorist organization. So first, let's go ahead and define who Antifa is. Antifa is a decentralized group of radical leftists that resort to violence. There is no overarching national Antifa, but there's, I guess you can call them cells, kind of like what other terrorist organizations have. These cells run independently. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the pushback. So, a lot of Democrats are pushing back on the idea that Antifa is a terrorist organization. They say since they don't have a national organization, they cannot be a terrorist organization. But the Ku Klux Klan is designated a terrorist organization, and they are also decentralized. Also, these are the same people that wanted three percenters to be designated as a terrorist organization, even though percenters are decentralized and overall they're not violent. Three percenters want the country to adhere to the Constitution, where Antifa wants to overthrow the government. So there's a huge difference there. And I think I know why that they want to protect Antifa. But first, let's go ahead and address the concerns. Is Antifa violent? Well, we saw with the Charlie Kirk killing that at least one of the members is, but it goes way beyond that. In fact, I have a list of just a slight list of a little bit of incidents involving Antifa from 2017ish. Now they were active. Actually, let's go a little bit further. We're gonna go back a little bit further than that, but they've been active since the 1940s. They originally originated in Italy. There was a split between the um there is a split between the Italian socialists that split up into the anti-fascist category and the communist category. So let's go ahead and talk about the different things here. All right. In February of 2017, there was clashes all over the place against like Milo Leonopolis. Um, these in, these included throwing Molotov cocktails, rocks, and bricks at police and attendees. They also beat up some Trump supporters and assaulted some journalists. There's 13 arrests, and some had deadly weapons. Okay, now let's go ahead and talk about Portland and Sacramento. Um, Portland, and Sacramento between April 2016 to 2017, there was multiple incidents of them hurling rocks and projectiles at police and also burning vehicles. June 2016, they interrupted a far right rally with fistfights, knives, fireworks, and improvised weapons. August 2017, there was the neo-Nazi Antifa fights in Charlottesville. August 2017 in Berkeley, Antifa protesters attacked a conservative rally, um, and assaulted people and also damaged property. Then we have San Jose and Portland, 2017 to 2018, where the Antifa members punched and threw eggs at attendees. In Portland, they threw bricks at police, um, and they got tear gassed and stun gunned. July 2019, William Von Spratten, who was an Antifa member, admitted Antifa member, attacked an ICE facility and threw incendiary devices and also shot at it with a rifle. There was also a violent manifesto given out at the same time. May to June 2020, the George Floyd protest, Antifa got involved in that, and they threw bottles and incendiary devices at police, and they also took over a Portland police station, the whole Chaz thing. Then on August 2020, another Antifa member uh, shot Aaron Danielson, a Patriot Prayer member, and killed him during a protest. June 2020, Antifa threw incendiary devices at police. 2020 to 2021, there was multiple protests in Atlanta and other places where Antifa assaulted police. 2025, there was a visual, and Antifa interrupted a visual for a mass shooting of a Jewish person, um, with the idea of trying to incite violence. September 2025, again in Portland, Antifa assaulted a federal building using batons, shields, improvised weapons against police and ICE, and attempted to ram the gate with dumpsters. All right. So, should they be considered a terrorist organization? Well, they do check all the boxes to be considered a terrorist organization. One time in the past, they put me on the list of fascists for some reason, even though I am not a fascist. But there is another side to the story. But now I made the case for why they should be a terrorist organization. Now let's talk about why they should not be a terrorist organization. We push back against the whole MVE thing. Should we not push back against this? This is my question to you guys. Is the whole of the organization or organizations a terrorist organization, or is it just select cells and select members? What do you guys think? Is it select people in their organization that are causing the violence that causes the whole organization to be considered a terrorist organization? Is the government exploiting things that have been done by their members to designate the whole organization or organizations, since they're really decentralized, as a terrorist organization? That is a question you have to ask yourself. I'm not going to answer for you guys. I want you guys to think about it. Should they be designated a terrorist organization? And state as a whole, Antifa is not a terrorist organization, but certain groups, yes. So that's the question. Are we on a slippery slope if we designate them a terrorist organization, or are they actually acting as a terrorist organization? I know what Keith Ellison thinks. Keith Ellison, who deleted his post, was a congressman, and he is a proud Antifa member, as shown with receipts. So yeah, it is a fuzzy line for sure. And that's why I wanted to talk to you guys about it. Is it a fuzzy line or is it a clear line? I'm really curious to see what you guys think because I am of two opinions here and I want to see what you guys think. I don't like certain groups being designated a terrorist organization, such as the Three Percenters. So, does that apply to Antifa or not? So that's my question. But you didn't know it was going that way, did you? So with that's basically it. I just wanted to give you guys something to think about. Yes, and they did designate juggalos as a gang. All right, guys, that's it. I am going to let you go. Just wanted to give you guys something to think about and let you know about the new designation of Antifa as a terrorist organization. With that, we are out of here. Thank you so much, and see you later.